My name is Craig Anderson, and I'm the principal of Battle Creek Elementary School. I'm going to run through my history just really quickly because it's kind of important for my topic. So I was a teacher first and foremost for 10 years. Mark French was my assistant principal my second year teaching, and I've had support all the way along. Teaching was my favorite job when I had it, and now I'm the principal of Battle Creek Elementary School. In between there, I was a what is the title? Program Manager for School Improvement for St. Paul Public Schools. And so my job was to be and provide the technical assistance to all 70, actually we had about 54 title schools, and make sure that they wrote really engaging, super awesome school improvement plans. Raise your hand if you work in a school, or care about a school, or work near a school. Okay, I've got an audience. Raise your hand if you love writing super engaging school improvement plans. Okay, no one. Okay, this is the audience for me. So, I said there's gotta be a better way when I became a principal to do this, because we came out of the newspaper, and Brenda did a great job talking about her vision for the future. I love the fact that she's going to try to get rid of the hierarchy, but in St. Paul, we tend to have a long list in the newspaper of, you're bad, get better. You're bad, get better. You're bad, get better. And when teachers hear you're bad, get better, they have hand gestures that I can't do here on camera. And so I said, I need a logic model that's going to work for me, because we are kind of bad. and we do need to get better in lots of different areas. But people need to understand first and foremost that their work is not in vain. And so I was in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff, and I was rereading Dufour, because my boss really liked that. And I was rereading Cage-Busting Leadership, because I thought, oh, we got to shake the cage. And then I was rereading Beyond the Numbers, because there are actually children behind that data that we are always talking about, and they have real lives and real things going on. And then at the same time, I wanted my new iPhone, and I wanted to wait till that next one came out. And right at that moment, and I don't know if Fran said it yesterday or if it was on Monday, I couldn't really understand everything on Monday or on Wednesday, but wherever that creative moment, all that reading and my desire for my new phone came together in a moment, and I said, you know what? I have to look at technology. What they do is forever beta. Every product they put out is their best product ever, and we pine for them. But you know what? The second that thing rolls out, they're working on the next one. Why can't we do that for school improvement? So my logic model for school improvement is the forever beta school improvement model. The analogy, if you will, I use is a mobius strip. If you want to Google it, you can Google it and take a look at it. But I have all the teachers have a long strip of paper. They make one little fold. They put it back together, and they tape it. So it goes from a linear piece of paper to a shape. And that shape has no beginning and no end, and no inside and no outside. The mobius strip is contiguous, and just a model for thinking around improvement. Today is our best day. Tomorrow has got to be better. And we have to think that way so that we can be successful with all kids. And I mean all. So you also need some components, and we write them on the mobius strip. And the components work for the 30,000-foot view, which is the whole school. The components work at the unit planning view. The components work in PLCs, because I've reorganized my PLCs around these things. They work at the lesson planning level, and they work for individual student plans. And they're pretty simple. Say it after me. Expect and connect. That's the first one. If you're not grounded in some sort of expectation, a standard, a learning target, what you have to know what you want if you're going to go get it. So you have to know what that thing is. And then you can't just lay it out on the table. You got to figure out the hooks, you remember, of how to get kids connected to that expectation, to get staff connected to that mission, vision, values, and goals. Whatever level you're working at, expect and connect is super important. Number two, and I was practicing last night a little bit with my family, and my daughter goes, "Ooh, I really like this one." So here we go. And say it after me. Engage and explore. Engage and explore. Kids who are fed stuff that they don't care about, they're not going to learn it, and they're not going to knock it out of the park. They're not going to do great things. Staff who get things that are boring aren't going to do them. You have to feed them. You have to have fun. You got to put it together. If you can't engage people and allow them the freedom to explore, it's not going to work. So expect and connect, engage and explore. The third component is, actually it comes from Carol Dweck, because I was also reading that, I forgot to tell you that. And it's through effort, we get to achievement. Say it with me. Through effort, we get to achievement. But you have to know what that looks like. So this is where our criteria comes in. What is our criteria for what we expected? I expected something, but I have to have an idea of what that's going to look like at the end, a vision. And finally, reflection and evaluation. Say it with me. Reflection and evaluation. And that's not about the kids, it's about our work. So at the largest level, at our school level, we have a mission, vision, values, and goals. The teachers know them inside and out. That's what we expect. And the way I connect those is through their ideas. So their input is in that mission, vision, values, and goals. Engage and explore. We're building unit plans through PD, and we're doing work together to create that family so that we have a school that's ready to go and raring to go. The effort to achievement has to do with all of those criteria that they're building together to make sure that we meet our vision. And when we look at our data, we're looking at how we can improve ourselves, and what we can expect next for kids, not an outward point, so that students feel you're bad, do better, but we all say, today is our best day, tomorrow will be better. Forever Beta, School Improvement.